Now, from theory of equations, the next concept is transformation of equations. Transformation of equations is the next topic. So, what is this transformation means? For example, alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, so on, alpha n are the roots of an nth degree polynomial equation f of x equal to 0. F of x equal to 0 is an nth degree polynomial equation, so it has n roots. Those roots are given by alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, so on, alpha n. And now, what is the equation whose roots are the negatives of the roots of the equation? Means whose roots are minus alpha 1, minus alpha 2, minus alpha 3 and so on, minus alpha n like this. Here to write this equation, actually first we need to solve this nth degree polynomial, then you are getting these roots, then consider the negatives of these roots, again form the polynomial with the corresponding roots. Instead of doing like that, we have a few theorems here in theory of equations. With the help of these, we can write, without finding the roots, we can write the required equation here. Just observe this concept here. So the equation whose roots are negatives of the roots of the given means minus alpha 1, minus alpha 2, minus alpha 3, so on, minus alpha n. Means each root is the negative of the roots of f of x equal to 0. Then the required equation is f of minus x equal to 0. So it is very simple. Instead of finding the roots and writing their negatives, again we have to form the polynomial. Instead of doing that, simply we are writing f of minus x, means x is replaced by minus x in the given polynomial f of x equal to 0. It is very simple. And now, whose roots are k times to the roots of the given equation, where k is any non-zero value. Okay, whose roots are k times the roots of the given polynomial, means these are the original roots, which are the roots of f of x equal to 0. Now the roots are 2 times, roots are 3 times, roots are 5 times, like this, roots are k times. Then the required equation is f of x by k is equal to 0. In the same way, if each root is multiplied by, each root is divided by k, means original roots are alpha 1, alpha 2, so on, alpha n. Now each root is divided by a non-zero value k. Then the roots are alpha 1 by k, alpha 2 by k, alpha 3 by k, and so on, alpha n by k. Then the polynomial will be f of kx is equal to 0. Next, whose roots are the reciprocals of the roots of the given equation? Means here the roots are alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3, so on, alpha n. Their reciprocals means 1 by alpha 1, 1 by alpha 2, 1 by alpha 3, and so on, 1 by alpha n are the roots now. So the polynomial is f of 1 by x equal to 0 multiplied with x power n. Because the polynomial means x should be there in the numerator only. There you are getting that x power n LCM, so that you can eliminate it with this x power n. Then only you will get the polynomial form. So that is, whose roots are the reciprocals of the roots of the given polynomial is x power n into f of 1 by x equal to 0. Next, sometimes each root is increased by a value h. Here h is either positive or negative. Positive means we are adding some value, negative means we are subtracting some value like this. Suppose h is positive in these two cases. Then the positive value we are adding here and we are subtracting here in the next one. Now each root is increased by h. So the roots are alpha 1 plus h, alpha 2 plus h, and so on, alpha n plus h. Each root is increased by h. Then the required polynomial is f of x minus h equal to 0. If each root is decreased by h, means the polynomial with roots alpha 1 minus h, alpha 2 minus h, and so on, alpha n minus h is f of x plus h equal to 0. You can remember like this. Each root is multiplied means f of x by k. Each root is divided means f of kx you are getting. Each root is increased by h means a root plus h is given means f of x minus h. If h is subtracted from each root means f of x plus h, like this you are getting. And now, the polynomial whose roots are squares of the roots of the given polynomial equation. So here these are the given roots. Now the new roots are alpha 1 square, alpha 2 square, alpha 3 square, and so on, alpha n square. Each root is square of the root of the given one. So now this polynomial is f of root x, square root of x equal to 0. Each root is cube means f of cube root of x equal to 0 you will get. So just observe this case. These are the statements of theorems from theory of equations. So first concentrate on these statements. With the help of these we can solve the problems. In the next episodes we will discuss those theorems. Observe this one. Find the transformed equation whose roots are 3 times the roots of the given polynomial. Here it is x cube plus 2x square, x cube plus 2x square minus 4x plus 1 equal to 0. So what is the given problem here? Write the transformed equation, means of the given. Find the transformed equation whose roots are 3 times the roots of the given equation. So just observe this one. Means here we need to find a polynomial which is the transformed equation of the given. So find the polynomial equation. You can say like this. Find the polynomial equation. Means by using transformation of equations we are writing here. That is why. Find the polynomial equation whose roots are 3 times the roots of the given f of x, that is x cube plus 2x square minus 4x plus 1 equal to 0. Actual direct method is we have to solve this cubic equation. Then you are getting the roots alpha, beta, gamma. Now each root is multiplied with 3. 3 times means 3 alpha, 3 beta, 3 gamma are the new roots. Corresponding to those 3 alpha, 3 beta, 3 gamma, we have to form a polynomial. So instead of doing that, by using those statements of theorems, we can write this easily. Each root is k times means each root is k times. The required is f of x by k. In the same way here, let f of x is the given one, that is x cube plus 2x square minus 4x plus 1 equal to 0. Now, the polynomial equation with roots, otherwise whose roots are whose roots are 3 times the roots of f of x equal to 0 is each root is 3 times the root of the given one. So that 3 times means 3 into the root. So the required equation is f of x by 3 is equal to 0. Each root is multiplied with a given non-zero constant value k. Then the required polynomial is f of x by k. Since it is 3 times is given here, the required one will be f of x by 3 equal to 0. Now write that equation f of x by 3 means in the given f of x, put x equal to x by 3. Then you will get x by 3 whole cube plus 2 into x by 3 whole square minus 4 into x by 3 plus 1 is equal to 0. So this is x cube by 3 cube is 27 plus 2 into x square by 3 square is 9 minus 4x by 3 plus 1 is equal to 0. Take the LCM 27. Then you are getting x cube plus 3 9s are 27. So multiply the numerator with 3. 3 2s are, that is 6x square minus 9 3s are 27. So numerator into 9. 9 into minus 4x minus 36x plus 27 into 1 is 27 is 0. Now this denominator, if we write in the RHS part, it will be 0 into 27, that is 0. Otherwise, you can say that in fractional value is 0 means it is possible only when the numerator is 0. This gives x cube plus 6x square minus 36x plus 27 equal to 0 is the required polynomial. Means if alpha, beta, gamma are the roots of the given one, if you solve this one, you will get the result 3 alpha, 3 beta, 3 gamma, whose roots are 3 times the roots of the given equation. So the required one is f of x by 3 equal to 0. So in the given f of x, in the place of x, write x by 3 and simplify. This is called transform. Means instead of writing the roots, you can write a required equation. Next one, find the polynomial equation whose roots are 2 times. Means double, 2 times the roots of x power 5 minus 2x power 4, x power 5 minus 2x power 4 plus 3x cube minus 2x square, fifth degree polynomial is given here, plus 4x plus 3 equal to 0. Okay, a fifth degree polynomial equation is given here. Now we have to write another polynomial whose roots are 2 times the roots of the given polynomial. So first initially let f of x be the given polynomial. Let f of x is the given polynomial, that is x power 5 minus 2x power 4 plus 3x cube minus 2x square plus 4x plus 3 is equal to 0. So the required polynomial with roots means whose roots are 2 times the roots of f of x equal to 0 is, here the roots are 2 times. So each root is multiplied with 2. That means 2 alpha 1, 2 alpha 2, 2 alpha 3 like this. So the required equation is f of x by 2 equal to 0. Now this f of x by 2 will be, in the place of x we have to write x by 2. Then you are getting like this, x by 2 whole power 5 minus 2 into x by 2 whole power 4 plus 3 into x by 2 whole cube minus 2 into x by 2 whole square plus 4 into x by 2 plus 3 is equal to 0. Just simplify this. This is x power 5 by 2 power 5 is 32 minus 2 into x power 4 by 2 power 4 is 16 plus 3 into x cube by 2 cube is 8 minus 2 into x square by 2 square is 4 plus 4x by 2 plus 3 is equal to 0. Here the LCM is 32. So then you are getting x power 5 minus 2 times. So 2 into 2x power 4, that is minus 4x power 4 plus, here 4 8s are 32, so multiply with 4. 4 3s are 12x cube minus 4 8s are 32. So 4 is given means multiply with 8. 8 2s are 16x square plus 2. 2 is the given denominator. Since LCM is 32, you should multiply with 16. Then 16 into 4, 64x. and here 3 means 3 by 1. So multiply with 32. 32 into 3, 96. Now you can write the denominator later there in the other side RHS. So the required polynomial will be x power 5 minus 4x power 4 plus 12x cube minus 16x square plus 64x plus 96 equal to 0 is the required polynomial whose roots are 2 times the roots of the given fifth degree polynomial. Since each root is 2 times, required one is f of x by 2 equal to 0. Next, find the polynomial equation whose roots are negatives of x power 4 plus 5x cube x power 4 plus 5x cube plus 11x plus 3 equal to 0. Means the given polynomial is of degree 4. Suppose the roots are alpha, beta, gamma, delta. Now we have to write another polynomial whose roots are the negatives of the roots of the given one. Since the roots are alpha, beta, gamma, delta, negatives of the roots means minus alpha, minus beta, minus gamma and minus delta. Now we have to write another polynomial whose roots are these new values. So by the synopsis, whose roots are, let f of x be the given polynomial, then the equation whose roots are the negatives of the roots of the given one is f of minus x equal to 0. Simply replace x by minus x. So let f of x be the given, that is x power 4 plus 5x cube plus 11x plus 3 is equal to 0. Now the polynomial equation whose roots are negatives of the roots of f of x equal to 0 is f of minus x equal to 0. Each root is negative of the roots of the given one. So here negatives, roots are negatives means required equation is f of minus x equal to 0. And now write f of minus x, that means in the place of x write minus x. X power 4 is given, so minus x whole power 4 plus 5 into minus x whole cube plus 11 into x is minus x here plus 3. There is no change in the constant value. And here remember one thing, minus 1 whole power n means it is 1 if n is even. It is minus 1 if n is odd. Means minus 1 whole power n means minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1 so on for n times. If there are even number of minus 1s in the product, since minus 1 into minus 1 gives plus 1, the product is positive, plus 1. If there are odd number of ones, then if you write 2 to minus 1's product together, you are getting minus 1 into minus 1 plus like this, pair of minus 1's. Since there are odd number of negatives minus 1's, you are left with 1 minus 1, then the product is minus 1. So minus 1 whole power n is even, if n is even that is 1, if n is odd that is minus 1. So here this will be, since the index is for even, this is x power 4 only. Here minus x whole power 3 which is odd, so minus 5 into x cube plus into minus, that is minus 11x plus 3 equal to 0 is the required equation whose roots are the negatives of the roots of f of x. Next, find the polynomial equation whose roots are the reciprocals of the roots of whose roots are the reciprocals of the roots of the given equation. Here it is x power 4 minus 3x cube. The given polynomial is x power 4 minus 3x cube plus 7x square plus 5x minus 2 equal to 0. Let's check the problem. Find the polynomial equation whose roots are the reciprocals of the roots of x power 4 minus 3x cube plus 7x square plus 5x minus 2 equal to 0. Since it is of degree 4, it has 4 roots. If the roots are alpha, beta, gamma, delta, now we have to write another polynomial whose roots are 1 by alpha, 1 by beta, 1 by gamma and 1 by delta. Those are the reciprocals of the roots. So here, let f of x is the given one, that is x power 4 minus 3x cube plus 7x square plus 5x minus 2 equal to 0. Then required polynomial whose roots are reciprocals is f of 1 by x is equal to 0, but to get the polynomial we should multiply this with x power n. So the required polynomial whose roots are the reciprocals is x power n into f of 1 by x equal to 0. So write that one, that is x power n into f of 1 by x means in the given polynomial f of x, write 1 by x in the place of x. Then you are getting 1 by x whole power 4 minus 3 into 1 by x whole cube plus 7 into 1 by x whole square plus 5 into 1 by x minus 2 equal to 0. Here x power n means here what is the index degree? It is of degree 4. So n is equal to 4. X power n into f of x, where n is the degree, here it is 4. So you will get x power 4 because n is equal to 4 here. X power 4 into this one. Then x power 4 into this is 1 by x power 4 minus 3 by x cube plus 7 by x square plus 5 by x minus 2 equal to 0. That is x power 4 into, here take the LCM which is x power 4. This will be 1 minus 3x plus 7x square plus 5x cube minus 2x power 4 you will get. Now these two gets cancelled. Then you are getting the required polynomial, that is minus 2x power 4 plus 5x cube plus 7x square minus 3x plus 1 equal to 0 is the required polynomial whose roots are the reciprocals of the roots of the given equation. Like this you can write the required equation without finding the roots. Next, find the polynomial equation whose roots are translates of the roots of find the polynomial equation whose roots are translates of the roots of x power 5 plus 4x cube minus x square plus 11 equal to 0. X power 5 plus 4x cube minus x square plus 11 equal to 0 by minus 3. each root is translated by minus 3. So if the roots are alpha 1, alpha 2, alpha 3 like this, then the transformed means the new roots are alpha 1 minus 3, alpha 2 minus 3, alpha 3 minus 3 like this. Means alpha 1 minus h. So the required equation is f of x plus h equal to 0. So here let f of x is x power 5 plus 4x cube minus x square plus 11 equal to 0. So the required equation will be, so the required polynomial is f of x plus 3 is equal to 0. Each root is decreased by 3, translated by minus 3. Means from each root you are subtracting 3, then you are getting the new root. So required equation is f of x plus 3 equal to 0. F of x plus 3 means in the place of x we have to write x plus 3. So this is x plus 3 whole power 5 plus 4 into x plus 3 whole power 3 minus x plus 3 whole square plus 11 equal to 0. Now we have to simplify this. But to simplify this is of the form a plus b whole square and it is in the form of a plus b whole cube. It is okay, we can write, but this is of the form a plus b whole power 5. When the index is 5, then the quotients are 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. Then you will get the expansion like x power 5 plus 5x power 4 into 3 plus 10x power 3 into 3 square like this. So instead of writing that expansion, means if the index is either 5 or 6, then it is not easy to write. You can write, you can complete this one. That is why we use synthetic division method again to get this. So here, this is the actual method, but we use synthetic division, means Hanna's method to find the transformed equation. That is easy comparatively. Just observe the given one. The polynomial whose roots are the translates of the roots of f of x, means the given one by minus 3. If f of x is the given one, since each root is decreased by 3, means the required one will be f of x plus h equal to 0 like that. That is f of x plus 3 equal to 0. So in the place of x, write x plus 3 and simplify. That expansion is the remaining. That is why if we get this type of problems, instead of doing like this, we use synthetic division. That is easy. So I'll explain the remaining in that way. Simply here, if you write the expansion, you will get the required. Just for reference, here we know the expansions of a plus b whole square and a plus b whole cube. Here I'm writing the expansion of a plus b whole power 5 first. With the help of this, you can expand this one. Like this, you will get the expansion of a plus b whole power 5. In binomial theorem, we'll discuss this one. So here the coefficients are 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. By using Pascal triangles, you can derive these. You can write these coefficients. And you can observe gradual decrement in the index of the first one, that is a power 5, a power 4, a power 3, a power 2, a power 1 and a power 0. That is why a is not there. And here b power 0. So b is not there. Next b power 1, b power 2, b power 3, b power 4, b power 5. In any particular term, sum of the indices is always equal to the given one, that is 5 here. So here 5. 4 plus 1, 5. 3 plus 2, 5. 2 plus 3, 5. 1 plus 4, 5. It is 5. So like this you can remember. If you write this expansion, you will get the required simplified form. But instead of doing like this, let me explain this in the Hanna's division, synthetic division method. So here the required polynomial is f of x plus 3 equal to 0, and it is this f of x plus 3 is equal to, since it is of degree 5, just observe the polynomial, it is of degree 5. So again we are getting another polynomial of degree 5. So the required one is a0 x power 5 plus a1 x power 4 plus a2 x power 3 plus a3 x square plus a4 x plus a5 equal to 0. This is the required polynomial. Means f of x plus 3. Instead of writing those expansions, we are going to write this f of x plus 3 by using Harness method, central division method here. That is, f of x plus 3 equal to 0 is the required polynomial. To obtain this f of x plus 3, let the required polynomial is a0 x power 5 plus a1 x power 4 plus a2 x cube plus a3 x square plus a4 x plus a5 equal to 0. Now we are going to derive these constants, means quotients. A0, A1, A2, A3, A4, A5 values we have to find here. How to find this one? I'll explain this. So here, first write the quotients of the given polynomial again. Constant is there, x is not there, x square, x cube are there, x power 4 is not there. So write the quotients. Quotient of x power 5 is 1, x power 4 quotient is 0, x cube quotient is 4, x square quotient is minus 1, x quotient is 0, constant is 11. Now, whose roots are translates of the roots of the given equation by minus 3, so you have to take 3. So take 0 and 1. Now, write this one, 3 into 1, 3. This is 3. 3 3s are 9. 9 plus 4, 13. 3 into 13 will be 39. Now 39 minus 1 is 38. Again 3 into 38 is how to write. Now 3 into 114. So 353 we are getting here. Just separate the last quotient every time. Last one. Usually if we divide by a linear or quadratic, you are getting the remainder. But not here. Okay, separate the last one, that is 353. That is one of the required quotients. And now, again continue the same procedure. This is 1 again. 3 into 1, 3. 3 plus 3, 6. 3 6 are 18. 18 plus 13. So this is 31. Now 3 into 31, that is 93. Again add these two. 8 plus 3, 11. 10, 13. 131 we are getting. Now 3 into 131. That is 393. Again add these two. 4 plus 3, 7. This is 10. 4, 5. 507. Separate the last one. Every time we need to separate the last one. These are the required quotients. There we are getting. Again the same. 3 into 1, 3. 6 plus 3, 9. 3 into 9, 27. So this is 58. Now again 3 into 58. $305 we are getting. Separate that one. Again 3 into 1, 3. 9 plus 3, 12. 3 into 12, 36. 94. Again 3 into 1, 3. 12 plus 3, 15. Separate this one. Just observe the synthetic division here. Here this is A0, this is A1, this is A2, this is A3, this is A4, and this is A5. It is very easy to calculate the transformed equation like this by using this division method. Instead of writing whole power 5, whole power 6 expansions, it is easy to write. So the required polynomial is f of x plus 3, that is what I am writing. a naught x power 5, where a naught is 1. So 1 into x power 5 plus a1 x power 4, that is plus 15 x power 4 plus a2, that is 94 x cube plus 305 x square plus 507x plus 353 equal to 0. That is the required part. Now another one, the polynomial equation whose roots are the translated of the roots of the given equation by. Similar one, another one. Four x power 4 plus 32x cube plus 83x square, 83x square plus 76x plus 21 equal to 0. Plus 76x plus 21 equal to 0 by. Find the polynomial equation whose roots are the translates of the roots of the equation 4x power 4 plus 32x cube plus 83x square plus 76x plus 21 equal to 0 by 2. So each root is transformed by 3, means translated by 2 here. So then each root is increased by 2. So the required equation is f of x minus 2 equal to 0. If f of x is the given one, that is 4x power 4 plus 32x cube plus 83x square plus 76x plus 21 equal to 0, then required polynomial is f of x minus 2 equal to 0. Each root is increased by 2 here. Required equation is f of x minus 2 equal to 0. Now let this f of x minus 2 is, usually f of x minus 2 means in the place of x you have to write x minus 2, then if you expand you will get. Now we are using division method. So the f of x minus 2 is a naught x power 4 plus a1 x cube plus a2 x square plus a3 x plus a4 is equal to 0. Now to find these coefficients, so now we have to write f of x minus 2 by using division. So let the required one is a naught x power 4 plus a1 x cube plus a2 x square plus a3 x plus a4 equal to 0. Now to calculate these values, first write the coefficients 4, 32, 83, 76 and 21. Constant x, x square, x cube and x power 4, all the terms are given. Now each root is increased by 2 means f of x minus 2 is equal to 0 is the required. So this is 4. Here minus 2 into 4, that is minus 8. 32 minus 8, that is 26. 24. Now minus 2 into 24, that is minus 48. Now 83 minus 48. 35. Minus 2 into 35 is minus 70. So this is 6. Minus 2 into 6 is minus 12. So that is 9. Separate the last one. There we are getting the required coefficients. Minus 2 into 4, that is minus 8. So this is 16. Minus 2 into 16 is minus 32. Here we are getting 3. Minus 2 into 3, that is minus 6. So the sum is 0. Leave it. Now this is 0. Minus 2 into 4 will be minus 8. 16 minus 8 is 8. Minus 2 into 8 is minus 16. Minus 16 plus 3 will be minus 13. Minus 2 into 4 is minus 8. Sum is 0. Now the last one is 4. So this is A0. This is A1. This is A2. This is A3. And this is A4. These are the required quotients. So the required polynomial is A0 x power 4, that is 4x power 4, plus A1, that is 0 into x cube, plus A2 x square, that is minus 13x square, plus A3, that is 0 into x, plus A4 is 9. Let's check this problem. So the required result is 4x power 4 minus 13x square plus 9 equal to 0 is the required polynomial whose roots are the translates of the roots of the given polynomial by 2. Okay. So each root is increased by 2. So the required equation is f of x minus 2 equal to 0. Means in the place of x we have to write x minus 2, then that simplified form gives the required. But instead of doing like that, means instead of writing expansions, by using this division concept, you can write like this. So the required f of x minus 2 is this one. Calculate the values of a0, a1, a2, a3, a4 in this way. Like this we can find the transformation of equations. For more videos, subscribe. Tapas.